Hi, this lesson is about new network commands. Now, what are those network commands? CentOS and RHEL, there was a command to check your IP address, your interface IP address is in if config, and that is used for RHEL or CentOS 5 or 6. Well, in CentOS or RHEL 7, they have replaced that command if config command with the command IP. So 7.5 and up, the if config command has been deprecated. So if you are at this point downloading and installing Red Hat 7.5 or CentOS 7.5, you will not have the if config command on your system. You will be able to use IP command. So use IP space A or ADDR to list all the available IPs or interfaces that you have. So if you want to use the if config command in the newer version of your Linux machine, so then you have to install a package called net-tools. So the complete command to install it is yum install net-tools. But of course, in order to install, you have to make sure your machine is able to communicate to the outside world, or in other words, it has the internet access. So let's look at both of these commands and see how they work. So I'll log into the Linux machine. Okay, so if config command is the command will list all your interfaces available on your Linux machine. So the primary interface that we are concerned about is this ENP0S3, and you know it has an IP address of 192.168.56.101. This IP is usually assigned when we have on the Oracle VirtualBox. When you go in there and you go to setting and you go to network, and then you have host only adapter. If you change it to bridge adapter, then your IP will change as well. But anyway, the second command that I want to cover is IP dash or space A. This will give us pretty much the same information, but the one that we are concerned about is this number 2, which is ENP0S3, and the IP address that we are looking at is this 192.168.56.101. This command can also be run as IPADDR, which is the same as IP space A or IP space ADDR. You could also run man IP, and you will see what are the different options you have available. So going forward from this lesson, I will be using if config command on a lot of my lessons, and on some of them I will be using IP. But if you do not have if config command, please use IP space A command, which will give you the same information.